Hi everyone, we're back for mission 14 of the campaign here. We are in chapter 2 of Act 2, which means we have a choice of 2 of the 3 of the options here. Of these mission choices, I'm going to go with Bugs Below, mostly because I need a black inkwell for a town upgrade. So I'm going to go with this one. This one also is a fairly long mission with a lot of things going on simultaneously, so I think it's a good one to highlight. As far as loadout things go, thing to note is we hit level 9, so we did unlock a few cards. For the rogue, it was Soul Thief. So I'm not going to actually incorporate this. What this is a big move into a big attack. And you generate that big attack by pulling buffs off enemies and adding it to yourself. And you get extra damage for each buff. This is really good, especially in Shadowstone, because you can, if the enemy has frenzy from getting attacked or not getting their own attack off, they get that free strengthen and haste. So this can start to stack up pretty quickly. This tends to be better on larger health enemies that can take a couple of hits and stack up a lot of buffs. So on bosses, this is a little bit better. This kind of fills a similar niche to Slice Twice in that it's a big move. You do a lot of damage with it. In this case, because we can separate the attacks out, it means we can apply Shroud twice. So this does do a lot of damage, just like Soul Thief. Except having that move at the end is really valuable if we need to reobtain Shroud. So I find this to be, they kind of overlap in their niches between Soul Thief and Slice Twice. And I think just having that move at the end tends to make Slice Twice a little bit more applicable. So I'm going to stick with our current card set, Smoke and Mirrors, Sneak Attack, Greed is Good, and Slice Twice. For Ranger, we added Wild Bloom, and this is a card I'll admit that I have not played around with a whole lot, but I think I do want to try it out, because what this is an attack 2, range 3, you make a big area attack. Now this is deceiving, this attack 2, because in actuality when you factor in the Ranger's passive, attack 2 becomes, if it's long as it's at 3 range or more, you can do an attack 5, basically 6 with the expose. So this is still a pretty high damage attack, and I feel like it kind of replaces Scout Ahead for me. It's a similar thing where it's an attack first, then move. I mean, this, if it's on one target, is better, but Volley's even better still if it's on a single target. So if I'm in range 3, I'm going to choose Volley. If I'm not in range 3 and it's really far away, I'll need to use Piercing Arrow. But this kind of answers the question of what do I do if I'm like just out of range 4 or range 5, and I don't have a great line that I can spot. I think Wild Bloom might be a good option here. So I'm going to try using this, see how it goes. And then we have our movement card, Ensnaring Vines. We're sticking with that. As far as Vanguard goes, we got the card Buster, and so this is a move, big attack that scales our grit into a lot of damage. What it does is it basically changes the grit scaling. Grit normally gives you +1 damage. It adds another 2 on top of each grit, so that's like 3 damage per grit. So when we're at 3 stacks of grit, that's like a 12 damage attack without any other bonuses. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we get the 3 from the grit and then 3 times 2 for 6. So 12 damage total is pretty strong. However, doing so makes us lose all our grit. So I want to try to start cycling, getting our grit built faster so then we can do a spend with Buster. So we're going to keep preparation for this grit gain here. And I want to see how Into the Fray for the double grit gain can also then translate to Buster. We removed its hero time. Maybe I'll regret this, but I want to try to play around with this grit building and spending. This is a nice situational area attack, but for now, I'm going to try these in this next one to see how this goes. With level 9, we also got a few different Fate cards. This is the Leap, deal 2 damage to each adjacent, and then this additional grit gaining card. I want to try to get more grit if I'm going to be spending it more, so this seems great. And yeah, any movement you can find in your fate cards is really helpful because you always need to go somewhere in these missions. So this can kind of reduce your action economy cost on actual movement because you can do some of that with the card, the fate card, as opposed to a direct movement from your ability card. Same thing for the ranger. I think I got confused and leap 2 as the 2 level up cards, so those are both amazing. Ranged, confused, and once again more movement. And then the rogue, I got a form of movement in teleport. That's really great. And I think I maybe didn't use the other one. Yeah, I only added the one here. So yeah, that's all the loadout things. You know, same stuff as before. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so in this mission, we have to save 4 bugs. Gotta go rescue the guard bugs. You can see this, you start off with not a whole lot going on, and there's these rocks blocking the north, east, south, and west sides. And behind each of these is its own guard bug that you have to go interact with and then get them back to these center places. And that is when the mission ends, is when they're all sitting in a spot. Now, a thing to note is north and south both have wraiths on the other side, and this can be really dangerous. Wraiths are definitely the scariest enemy on this in this mission, and so opening these up immediately means there's just a flood of these things that we have to deal with. So I tend to avoid, especially this bottom one. There's 2 to 3 wraiths at like all times down there, so this is a lot to deal with. I'm gonna save that for last. I think maybe just for movement efficiency I could maybe just do something like that, but let's see what we can do here. So I want to open this left one up ideally. Maybe we start with right. The problem with right is it opens the firebug up, and the firebug really does not go well with the rogue, but my ranger's in a really nice spot to open this. I think I might go for it. So let's give this a shot. Start with volley, and then we can move up and see what this opens up. Okay. Can move up a bit here and still get the 3 damage on the close one here. And you know what I could do? Oh, this won't factor in. Okay, so we got Tusk Charger, great. Not great now because we don't have Shroud. We'll want to find something we can maybe sneak attack. Although I could Smoke and Mirrors and just take the hit and get close. I really want to start generating grit on Vanguard, so I almost want to into the fray here. I mean, if I'm going to get more Tusk Charger activations, I might as well use this now to set up a Smoke and Mirrors. So, yeah, let's go with it. Over here. Get an attack off. Wow, a little extra damage on that guy. So what I can do here is a Smoke and Mirrors. Do I want a Dingle Hopper? What I can do is expose to guarantee this. I think I kind of do want this. It's going to mean that all of us take some exposed, but I think this might be okay to get this guaranteed. Even with the -1, exactly why we do it. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of damage here to step on the fire, but I think that's probably worth it. We also won't end with Shroud. I think that's going to be okay. Because now when we do this damage, well, I guess hopefully this chooses the right person. Okay, great. Now because of the teleport, we can actually get out of here. And get our shroud. That's actually amazing. Okay, so I think if I do an attack and push onto here, this enemy will just be taken care of, and then I can work on getting this person back. Although I would like to get this rock out of there, which a blade fall would do. A -1 would be a bummer. This guarantees it. Let's do it. Let's stack up the grid. Oh. That was very lucky. I wasn't paying attention. I made an extra move. Okay, so we get 2 grit. Now this firebug gets to take the bones out for us. Alright. So I think I want to... Greed is good here. And I can even grab the fire tiles. I don't need Shroud. Well, maybe I do want Shroud this turn. So let's start with that. I need someone close to grab this so we can skip the attack. Activate. So heal now, start running back. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we already used the 1. What I might do is start triggering this. And skip the Wraith directions for the end. Okay, we just gotta get our ranger out of this fire. It's the worst thing. So if we can start with a volley maybe. Okay. Move here. Take them down. Oh wow, such a leap. Where do I want to go? Still kind of want to be where I am. Well, we'll be 3 rounds away. What's the range? 3? 1, 2, 3. I have to be all the way back here to be safe from that? Is that what I even want? Because my Vanguard's going to get up to the front anyway. I guess I could bait them over. You know what, why not? Okay, and if I have preparation, I can get rid of this debuff. Which might be kind of nice if I'm not going to attack anyway. I was thinking I would Blade Fall to get rid of this rock, but maybe that's okay. Yeah, let's leave that. So I'm going to get rid of this debuff, get another grit, and try to just play the waiting game here. Cleanse. And then 1, 2, 3. So I can be here. That's still okay. As long as the bug doesn't swap me. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not. I only have 4 movement. Okay. Grit. See how this plays out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, totally safe. That is fortuitous. And bring this one in. Ooh, we do now have a great line. Okay. You know what I might do, actually, is my rogue's not going to do anything this turn if I don't at least stun this person. You know what I could do is 1,000 cuts. That actually is pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's out of range though. No. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, can't even. Ooh, can I? I can choose this target and choose a square adjacent to them. Because if I do this, I think it kills the bones that they leave too, which frees us some action economy for us. This might actually be pretty cool. One, two, three. But then we're not in range. I want to... Oh, we've already done this though. Well, oh well. Just don't have the range here, but yeah, you can see this effect in practice, which is kind of cool. Oh, it does leave the bones too. That's annoying. Well, can use Horde Heart, get this out of the way. That bone pile is so blind right now. Got rid of that, which is a little unfortunate. I don't know if it matters though, because if we just focus on this guy here. So this is one of those situations where I can Wild Bloom this. Still no enemy summoning on this side, just on this. Can't get them still. So it still has to be a range. Well, 1, 2, 3. Just out of range for that. Alright, well, a piercing arrow would have been better then. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, blind is very good. So we can be very aggressive on the Vanguard here. I can also take this fire, and it's not a big deal. I don't have enough movement to get to this person, but I do have a guaranteed kill here. Okay. I am going to get close. Does this count? It does. Beautiful. Okay, I'll take that attack. Not the end of the world. Look at that value. Bones took care of stuff for us. Nothing in range for the firebug. Alright, so we have some enemies here. Do I want to just buster this person into oblivion? 1, 2, 3. That might be a pretty good option, actually. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2. Do we want to risk the -1? There's a... I'm kind of worried about it. Let's just guarantee it. Haha! This is exactly why we did it. I wonder if this will trigger after we get it back. We do. So that card effect is really nice. So I'm still okay with the medic bug taking this hit, I think. I think I want to just start running back. Because what my ranger can do is a volley. Oh, they're still out of range. Volley makes this kind of awkward. Maybe I can set it up for the the rogue. Yeah. Let's do that. We can probably take care of this bones ourselves and then leave the top for the rogue. So, we're going to start off with a volley to at least take care of this rocks. And then I want to move to a position where I can trigger that. Okay, what are we working with? Alright, so we can stun this Wraith. So we could sneak attack. I could simply slice twice and then confuse, and then this Wraith will attack the skeleton. That might be pretty amazing, actually. So if we do this, 1, 2, 3. Alright, what is the random debuff? Confused. We don't even have to waste the cape. Wow. Pretty amazing. If I push, I can also confuse this and he'll attack back too. I don't know when else I'm going to use this, so I'm going to just use it now. Let them fight each other. So sure, it'll still pull me, but... Oh, what a bummer miss. That was a 9 damage on that guy. And now... Sure, the heal is kind of annoying. Yeah, now it'll actually attack this as well, though. Nice, okay. I think we're looking pretty good. We're pretty safe here. I think I just take down this bones and walk away. We do have Tusk Charger. If we do that, we lose this. This is just the worst place for fire. That's why sometimes the firebug is really frustrating. We do have plenty of rounds, though. I don't have a good target. I mean, my ranger or my rogue needs to stay up here to do things. 1, 2, 3. Could just slice twice. If I go in a wrong direction, I'll be sad. Sneak attack can't get me in range. And then I could Tusk Charger. Okay, let's try this. Tusk Charger. I think I don't move because I want to do the charge. So then, Horde Heart, sure. Let's go this way. Nice. The plays, though. Okay. Taken care of. And we're next to that. Perfect. So next turn we'll just greet as good and activate them. So we can kind of focus on this left side here. We have a lot of room to do what we want. 1, 2, 3. don't think this is still in range of Wild Bloom, right? No. Has to be in the middle. That's kind of a bummer. If it was this front tile, we would have... Oh! Well, I was just showing as an example, but... Now we can make some of those, I guess. That's kind of a bummer. I would have at least taken this down. Open up some movement. Well, let's get prepared so we can trigger that. Okay. This isn't a bad play. This bones can come back. I think that's okay. What I can do is Bladefall and run back, or do I set myself up for next turn? I don't want to trigger it this turn because I'm the last character in the rotation. I think this gives us enough flexibility. So this person's already been kind of crowd controlled. We could get a bunch of grit though. I do kind of want to just take care of this guy. So let's do it. Alright, and then we can move back. So next turn we can preparation and start moving our way down. This is very safe. Nothing we can do. Get rooted. Alright, that is in position. Okay, so this is where danger happens. I think we need to stabilize after this summoning, and then we go, because this can get really bad quickly. And I can even just consume my grit to buster this guy, and then be ready with a into the fray for the next one. Ranger has strengthened, so could snipe. Alright, so we're gonna start with greed is good. I want to trigger this bug to get them walking down. So this counts as something to strengthen me with, so I'm gonna take it. I got another movement here. And do I interact with this? I don't think I need the health. I want to be close enough that I can range 3 this target, so I do need the extra move. So I can just buster this person to death. 7 damage. They're not. I would need to pull a +1. This is the only thing that actually kills. It removes my stacks, which isn't super fun. Ooh. This is good though, because now I can get the kill as well. And be ready. This person's gonna swap me and I'm gonna be sad. So I think I need to... Oh no, I need the 3. I need the 3 damage to... Yeah, no, I need to use this for a Wild Bloom, because I need the 3 to move my rogue out of the way of this. Okay. So now I can move. So now my rogue will stay in range. Yep, that's okay. Alright, we have we have some time left. And we can stun lock. Oh, we're not in good range for any of these. You know what this is? It's probably just a snipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is so much damage. Yeah, I like snipe here. Otherwise, I don't think I can do enough damage. Yeah, to guarantee the kill there. I can only get 1 kill. 1,000 cuts not worth. Yeah, I just want to reduce... I want to get this guy out of there as quickly as possible, and I want to get my Vanguard closer to here to get ready. Maybe I even... Since I can't push, it's kind of a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I just preparation this. And let him deal with this guy later. He only has 2 movements, so like he's only getting here. It's not a great concern of ours. Okay. So we want to snipe, and I want to position so my ranger can help knock the door down here for the next turn. So with ranger, we are going to snipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can be standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is pretty sweet. Okay. We can just slice twice and kill. Wow. Fuse would be helpful, but there's no one near them to take advantage of that. I really just don't even want him to use his turn, otherwise he's gonna pull one of my characters closer to him and that's gonna bother me. I could Tusk Charge with this though. Yeah, let's do it. Guaranteed. Wow. Amazing. That's the direction we go. Nice. And we can even slice twice or chunk or, sorry, sneak attack. Sneak attack does get the guaranteed kill, and we have this acid spit bug, 1, 2, 3, 4, within range. I think we can just let them take care of that. Yeah, we just get them down to the bones and then just run away. Nice. Word heart. So then we can run down. Nice, okay. Bugs doing their thing. Alright, so now we need to start making plays. But a lot of this has been taken care of for us. There's nothing spawning on this right side, nothing spawning this turn. So we can focus entirely on this next one. Because this person, sure, he has 3 range. He's going to get in range of our bug here. But they have a lot of health. And then they'll be in range of the firing squad here. So I don't know if we need to worry about that. So I'm going to start off with, I want to clear both of these. And I can use my extra range. Yeah, I think I do want to wild play this. Just open everything up. Okay. And that gives us, that is really clutch. And I think, I'll just go get some of this. If I stay in range 3 of this tile where this person will end. No, I think I'm just gonna greed is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. grab these. My Vanguard can, I think, handle this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The extra vine with preparation is going to allow me to push this guy right off. So the next turn we can work on this bug. Sweet. Alright, so if my rogue is going to greed is good just to grab all of this, then I can just grab these two and that should be fine. Okay. So, rogue, like we said, greed is good. There's no pressure here. Plenty of health, plenty of damage. We can just take this opportunity to stack up some stuff. So yeah, too bad we lose Shroud, and we take a little damage, but not on the world. Okay, great. Echo Shear. I really would want the haste more than anything. I think we're okay. I'm going to save the Echo Shear. I would just get a shield from it. So preparation, we get to not only heal, but we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we'll get it refunded, which will be just enough to push this person into the abyss. Perfect. Maxed up on grit. They're stunned, so they aren't going to do anything, and the stun bug is going to target the nearest person, so it'll keep them perma-stunned. We're in a good place. Wow, even get the miss. So now the medic bug gets, like, all of that gets automatic damage. Keep them stunned. Damage. More damage. Damage plus fire, which we hate as rogue. But you can see, like, I could just push this person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the push, and that's all they need to do. And then I'll be in range of a stun here. Yeah, so I think, once again, rogue is just going to greed is good and get ready for the stun on this one. The dangerous part is being down here is if this person gets off their enchant, it's the farthest person, which is this person right now. It would put me into the pit. I really, really, really want to avoid that if we can. So, yeah, let's greed is good. Get the kill without using our strengthen, which is really nice. Then I can use a line attack on the ranger, and then I'm positioned for this next spawn with a volley. Alright, this looks ideal. 2, 3, 4. I can actually hit this person with a snipe. That's so cool. Maybe that's the play, actually. I'm not going to use my ultimate otherwise. Yeah. Just do massive damage and maybe get a cloak. Although, the person who defeats this person needs to be careful to not go into the pit. That could be a really sad way of us ending this. So, we'll be careful about that. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very cool. Look at that range from downtown. So we're going to activate Lava Rock. Get that bonus. Oh my goodness, we almost took them down from here. They'll probably get killed by the bug. We have enough damage that there's someone nearby for both this and this. Yeah, that is amazing. Okay, so we know we just need to trigger this person and use a lot of movement to get to this chest. We have 4 rounds. We're still looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't really have a use for our grit. That's okay. Alright. Oh, wow. And that's in range. Yes, the bug took care of it. And it's a loot bag. Okay. So we are in full greed is good mode. Because I think on their turn, they'll just end it. Next round, this is going to end. So I think I want to just be in safety. If I get dragged by this person from the Vanguard, I would be safe if I'm on this left side. And the farthest from this person is going to be the Ranger. So that is okay. And we can just avoid this person. They only have move 2, so if it's ending this turn, I just need to not be there, and then I'm suddenly perfectly safe. Okay, well, these forward there. So preparation. Sure, why not? Grab the chest. Get ourselves safe on this side. Give me grit. We are so tanky right now. There's no way we take. We're very safe. And like this person also is only getting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm fine just taking some damage from these. So greed is good. All this beautiful strengthened stacks for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Come on, Tattered. Yes! Alright. I just need to be the farthest. I don't want to get too close, because if I am, they're gonna pull 2 in, and then I may go in the pit. So my Ranger just needs to stay kind of away. I think this is just a loot turn, maybe? 1, 2. Set up some vines. Get around. I'm not going to get a kill on anything, so yeah. Might as well get some loot. Okay. I don't want to end there, because that just scares me. Maybe I should have. I want to get these 2 loot piles instead of just the 1. I surely am the farthest away. See if I made a mistake. Nice, okay, it's the Ranger. So we're safe. Pull someone. Fireball with plenty of shield. No worries there. They are not in range, so they're just gonna do a whole lot of nothing. 2, 3, 4. That is it. GG's. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.